What is up, people? My name is Shoquafina. I'm the coach of your Lake Huron Lanturns here in Week 7 of the NBA, the National Battle Association, as we prep our team this week for Shy and what seems to be a very disgusting team if it gets rolling, if he brings all the certain mods I think he's going to be bringing. Yeah, his team could be just absolutely frightening. He has Mega Sableye, which first of all is just gross. It can take any one hit and just Willow or recover it right off. You can't set up Stealth Rocks on it. Well, most Pokemon can't set up Stealth Rocks on it. Thanks to the Magic Bounce ability, you can't Toxic it or anything like that, but we're actually going to try and do that this week. But yeah, not only does he have the Mega Sableye, he also has a lot of big offensive threats. Things like Talonflame, things like Kyurem Black, things like Metagross that can just tear through your entire team if you don't properly prepare for them. So you really have to prepare for that. I know Talonflame can be run different ways. You can bring Banded Talonflame and just click Brave Bird the whole time. You can bring like a bulk up Roost set. You can bring more of a bulky Will-O-Wisp Roost set. U-Turn obviously could be on there as well. I know Metagross can be Scarfed, it can be Banded, it can be Life Orb, it can be defensive with Stealth Rock, so that can really be anything. It's also. Then you have Kyurem Black, which can be run physically, especially. It can be mixed, it could have Roost on it as well. You can run it bulky, fast with Scarf. It could be either Banded or Specs, so yeah, just a lot of versatility there between his main 3 offensive mons. Very scary stuff. And I need to really prepare hard for all of that if I want to stand a chance here. But looking at our first Pokemon on our team, our Excadrill, we're running a very different set than what we're used to seeing. And this is just specifically for Mega Sableye, to be completely honest with you guys. We're running Specially Defensive, Careful Nature, Max Special Defense, Max HP, the rest in Attack, with a Lum Berry so we can't be burned by the Will-O-Wisp. We have our Mold Breaker ability there. That lets us set up Stealth Rocks and Toxic. Just Mega Sableye right in his face. Can't do anything about it because our Mold Breaker breaks his Magic Bounce ability. So that's awesome. My plan is to lead with this because he might lead the Mega Sableye expecting to get the Magic Bounce off and just switch in and take statuses and bounce them back. Or even Stealth Rocks if he thinks my T-Tar has them. So that's my play. Stealth Rock, Toxic the Mega Sableye, wear that thing down. I have the Iron Head and the Earthquake on there just for dual stab as well, but this thing is going to be more of an annoyance for Mega Sableye, who is an annoyance for every other Pokemon in the game. So that's why our Screwdriver is there. And of course we have our Dr. Dreidel here. Here's a Rapid Spinner. Assault Vest, Intimidate, Close Combat, Rock Slide, Sucker Punch, Rapid Spin. We're running no attack investment. Max HP, max defense, a little bit there in special defense with the Impish Nature. We are taking hits from both sides. We're obviously with our Assault Vest is making us very bulky on our special side, and then the max defense Impish Nature is making us very bulky from our physical side. So we're going to take hits all day. We need to get in there and rapid spin some things away. We have the Close Combat there just for the best stab that we have. Rock Slide's there for the Talonflame as well as a Kyurem Black if for some reason we don't want to go for Close Combat to preserve our stats. We also have Sucker Punch there to go after the Metagross. I believe it does about 25% to the Metagross. So that's why we're running Sucker Punch. I was thinking about going with Mach Punch just in case I need stab priority for things that are weak to it, but I believe Sucker Punch was the best move there because I didn't want to go up against the Metagross and have absolutely nothing for it. Especially since it has type advantage over me with things like Zen Headbutt. So that's why Sucker Punch is there. And that's our Dr. Dreidel this week. Up next we are bringing Little Romeo. I know I don't bring Little Romeo enough. That's why I decided to bring it again this week. So we're bringing Max Speed, Timid, Max Special Attack, Life Orb, Careful, Life Orb with said Timid Nature already, Natural Cure ability, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Synthesis. Dazzling Gleam, of course, is for the Kyurem Black and the Mega Sableye. We have Energy Ball there just to hit Regirock in case he brings a Regirock, also a couple other defensive mons. And then Sludge Bomb is just stab and hits everything else pretty neutrally for good damage except for the Metagross. So Metagross does kind of wall us here. That's okay though, I can switch out on it. I have the Synthesis there just to keep my health up since I have the Life Orb. I don't want to be taking too much damage. Up next, I have my Rotom, who is our choice Scarf user this week. We're big just enough speed to outspeed everything on his team that isn't Scarfed. So 200 there, max attack, modest nature, the rest in HP. We're running Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Trick, and Will-O-Wisp. I was thinking about running Thunderbolt as well, but I think Will-O-Wisp is better. I can get a Scarf Will-O-Wisp off on like the Metagross if necessary. That might be really nice for me. Also, I can trick things like maybe the Regirock with the choice Scarf, stuff like that. Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, obviously just best stab I have because Volt Switch gives me initiative. So that's really good for me. I need that in this match just to keep up with all of his offensive threats, get me switching around between my offensive threats that can possibly check them. One of them is our Bulma, which I know technically isn't an offensive threat, but it just levels half of his team with a Moonblast. I mean, Mega Sableye doesn't want to take a Moonblast. Kyurem doesn't want to take a Moonblast. I think Regirock, if it's physically defensive, might take like half from a Moonblast. It's really crazy. This thing's special attack is off the charts, even when there's hardly any investment into it. But we're running special defense Bulma here with Calm Nature, max HP, max special defense. Leftovers, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Heal Bell, and Wish. Shadow Ball's there for the Metagross. Wish, obviously, to keep up the health on all of my team. And Heal Bell is to get rid of any potential Will-O-Wisps from that Sableye. So, or even the Talonflame as well, if he wants to run like Toxic on the Sableye or something like that. So that's why that's here. I feel like this is going to bring a lot of pressure to the match. I was actually thinking about running Scarf Gardevoir, but I really felt like I needed the Heal Bell and the Wish support this week because of all of his wall breakers and all of his potential status that could be flying around everywhere. So our last Pokemon this week is going to be our Choice Banded T-Tar. This thing hits like a truck, and I'm so excited for it to just kill everything on his team. Stone Edge, Pursuit, Earthquake, Ice Punch. These 4 moves hit pretty much everything on his team. Stone Edge just bodies the Talonflame. It gets rid of the Kyurem. Pursuit, if Metagross is trying to switch out on us for whatever reason, if he's Scarfed into like Zen Headbutt, Pursuit just annihilates it. It does a tremendous amount to the Talonflame as well if he tries to U-turn out on us or switch. It almost OHKOs Talonflame. Actually, if it has 0 HP investment, I think it might actually OHKO. It depends. Earthquake's there, obviously, for the Metagross as well. And just for general coverage, because it hits the Regirock really hard. Might actually OHKO the Regirock, depending on its spread, I think. And we have Ice Punch there for just everything else. He has a Vullaby in case he brings that to defog. I can hit it with an Ice Punch if I don't trust Stone Edge to be accurate enough if I need it. So that's why Ice Punch is there, just to have an Ice type move on the team in case I need it. But that's our team this week. This thing's obviously adamant, max attack, max HP, bulky band set. So that's our team this week. Hopefully it'll be enough to get us the victory. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. As long as I contain his wall breakers, I think I should be okay, because he doesn't really have much as far as defensive core. I mean, I brought up Regirock, I brought up Sableye. Sableye is his best defensive mon. That's just Mega Sableye is so good. But he has Mega Sableye, he has the Regirock, he has a Vullaby, which he might have to bring if he wants to get rid of rocks. Because I think that might be his only member on his team that gets defog, I believe. Does Talonflame get defog? It might. I don't know. Probably not. But, no, I don't think it does. Of course not. It's Gen 6. But, yeah, so I think Vullaby is the only way to get rid of rocks. So he might have to bring the Vullaby, in which case I have so many different things for it, I'm not even worried about it. But, yeah, that's our team this week. As long as I can beat his wall breakers down a little bit, cause them to switch around on some stealth rocks, wear them down, I think I should be okay. So, check out the battle video. Should be out tomorrow. My name's Shoquafina. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. I'm out.